I mean, really, should we be at all surprised that they're poisoning the food, the air, and the water when we come to realize that we are no more than slaves to them? No more than animals, useless eaters, a human resource. And it's so in your face when you go to put an application in. Say, just go to any hospital. Go to a hospital and say, yeah, I want to put in a work application. They'll say, oh, well, go to human resources. Because that's all you are, a human resource. And I mean, this goes to such a depth that it is shocking. There is a company, and I can't remember it offhand, but I covered it in a previous broadcast, that has actually invented these incinerators for incinerating human bodies, because some people, they don't get buried. They just, burn their relatives and turn them into ashes. But that's not enough. So there's a company who has invented, patented, built incinerators that will actually burn your dead relatives and generate electricity. Generate electricity out of your dead relatives. Now, that makes your dead relative a human resource. I mean, that is all out Matrix material right there. Instead of living your life in a false reality and being slowly used for power, you're living your life in a false reality and being quickly burnt up for power at the end. And folks, this is just the beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg. How many volts, how many milliwatts are they getting off each dead body? I'm not saying they can run a city off it. But if you don't think that the New World Order is doing the math and saying, well, hell, we got 10 millivolts from this person and 8 millivolts from that person. I don't know what it is. I'm making this up because I don't know. I don't think they've released the figures. And I don't have any reason to believe it'll be any substantial amount. But it'll get more efficient. And it'll get more efficient. Like everything else, that technology will evolve. And eventually somebody will say, hey, we can actually get a lot of electricity from human beings while they're alive. Was the Matrix science fiction that'll never happen? Or are we already on that road? Is somebody already experimenting with dogs or pigs and saying, look, we have a steady half a volt coming from this pig 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And all he does is eats a little bit of cornmeal. Are they running the figures in a calculator, estimating how much time, how much energy it takes to grow that cornmeal and transport it to that pig, versus how much electricity they get when they line 10,000 of them up and in parallel or in series, like little batteries? Might sound pretty out there for a lot of people, but remember, when you see science fiction movies like 2001, A Space Odyssey, look at the spacecraft. A lot of these things are already coming into existence. I mean, any kindergartner knows you can generate electricity from a lemon